I'd just like to show you how my chassis system is shipped to you and some of the features that are incorporated in it. It is a very versatile system that I think is configurable for just about any form of shooting sport that you want to participate in. It's machined out of aluminium, aircraft grade, and it will be shipped to you not in orange Cerakote but black anodised. The Cerakoting is an option that's available on request, and obviously any colour. So incorporated in this chassis, one of the main features which adds to its accuracy is the bedding system, which is a full radius bedding system which matches the action, which is the inlet for this one is designed for the Tikka T3. It's shipped with the two action screws to fasten the action in with, so that's an easy process which I'll show you in a moment. It also comes with the tenon key which holds the action in position for recoil. Incorporated into the chassis we have a barricade stop. Okay, we have a UIT and shut style slot on either side of the handguard, one on the underside, and on the butt hook itself, which enables us to fit a Picatinny rail or a bag rider, which is also available, etc, etc. So you can configure it how you wish to. It does work as a bag rider and a butt hook as it is already, but some people may wish to add to that, especially if you're going to shoot possibly F-class with it or something like that. The fit of the rifle you can perfect to your own body shape, shall we say. The cheek piece is adjustable for height to suit yourself with a simple lock-in knob. The length of pull is the same, but I have incorporated a locking device on that, so it's not just relying on friction. It has a detent system for once you've ascertained where the fit should be for yourself, you can then lock it so there's no chance of it moving. The recoil pad itself can be adjusted for height via a tool, so you'll need yourself a 5mm Allen key basically, which goes in through the rear, engages in the screw, undo, and then you can move it to whatever position you want to, and then lock it simply. It's as simple as that. It's designed to use the Accurus International AICS magazines, which I find readily available and reliable and very good quality. So as you can see, that engages nicely and drops out nicely. A very good magazine. Okay, the pistol grip that comes with it is an AR-15 A2 style one. Again, you can choose whatever grip you want as an optional extra, but that's what it ships with. Easy to install. It comes with a single QD mount for the front, which is fitted into the T-slot and can be positioned in any position you want to suit your sling and shooting style. It has two built-in QD points, one on either side at the rear, and other accessories that I will show you later that are available incorporate QD mounts as well, but that's what it's shipped with. So, as I touched upon earlier, it's designed to take the Tikka T3 barrel and action. This one's a donor off my TAC A1, and I'm going to now show you how to fit it, which is very simple, and I think just about anybody can do it. So it doesn't require any gunsmithing, and as I touched upon earlier, you are getting the full bedding system with this anyway. So let's go ahead and install this. So the easy way of doing it is to try and find yourself something to stand it on like that. I've used a tack bag, a rear tack bag. You then take the action, not forgetting the recoil lug. Drop that into the chassis, that fits nice and snug. You then locate the trigger through the trigger housing and carefully drop the whole thing into position. And just give it a wiggle and you'll hear that it's dropped in onto the lug. You then want to stand the whole assembly vertically like this. What that does is it puts the weight of the action against the recoil lug and aids in the seating process. You then take your action screws and insert the one furthest towards the muzzle in first. You just basically give that a very, very light nip to hold everything in position. Okay, just a very nice little nip. Put the rear one in. Again, just lightly at first. These really require torquing. You want 60 pounds each on the front one, and on the rear one you want 55. But for this purpose today, I'm just going to simply give them a nip. Okay, so they have the barreled action installed into the chassis. As you can see, that's very simple. The next thing you want to pop on is your pistol grip. So again, I use a T-bar, it's the easiest thing. I'm sure you've all got some form of an Allen key drive system, but that's the easiest way of doing it. I tend to fit it into the pistol grip first with the screw protruding, like so. Drop it onto the chassis, into the position, and just cinch that up. Doesn't need to be mega tight. And there you have the barreled action fully installed into the rifle. So let's go through a few of the extras that are available so you can configure the rifle to suit your needs. A lot of people nowadays are shooting in the PRL league and that style, shooting off barricades, which, you know, I've designed this to hopefully make easier for you. So a heavy rifle can be beneficial, which sounds alien to what we're all accustomed to, trying to get a light platform to, you know, make it easy to carry around and manipulate. But anyhow, so we make these weights, come in pairs, and the chassis will take 3 to 4 each side, but they substantially add to the weight of the chassis. The chassis does weigh 4.9 pounds on its own, and these are approximately 200 grams each. So, show you how to fit them. The idea is that they simply drop in with a T-nut. The T-nuts are made of stainless steel, so you can drop in as many as you want. Obviously, some people want to perfect the balance of the rifle as well as the weight, but on this occasion I'll just show you how many you can physically, you know, fit on and locate. So, you know, 4 aside. So it's as simple as this. So if you're on a stage where you need weight, you can simply add it. If you're on a stage where you don't want as much weight, it's as simple as this to take them off. Half a turn, off, off. You can take them off forwards or backwards, so you can leave some on, take some off, whatever suits yourself. That's the idea, is you can customise it however you want. Besides the weights, you can fit Picatinny rails. Again, it's the same procedure. They just literally drop in on the T-nut. You can position them where you want to suit yourself, and then it's just a matter of a turn, a lock. You're in position. I incorporate a QD mount on the Picatinny rail section. Again, so you haven't got to use the one that comes with the chassis. You can put it on a Picatinny rail. I forgot to mention that each weight actually has a QD hole in it as well. So the weight serves 2 purposes. It's a mount for your sling, and it's a weight. And if you're running several weights, you've got all those different positions available to you. You can run a Picatinny rail and a weight. It's all obvious stuff, but you know, I'll show you. So you know, you can add however many weights you need to make the rifle balance or achieve an overall weight package that suits yourself. You don't have to run weights, but they're there, they're available, and they make it very versatile, and to be honest with you, when you load it up with weight, it does become easier to shoot off a bag or a barricade. On the side, you've obviously got the Arca rail, which everybody's familiar with now. It's become very, very, very popular. So I'll just drop one of those on so that you can see that. These are available on incorporated Picatinny rail. The beauty of Arca is that there are so many extras out there for it, and you know, they allow you to mount a bipod and position the bipod wherever you want along the rifle. And I'll just demonstrate that for you again. So I'll just pop this on, it says. There we go. So you can go right at the back, quite easily and rapidly slide it into whichever position you want. And of course, as we've got in the back here, we've got this is my TAC A1 chassis. That can come off the tripod. So your rail system simply drops onto the tripod, as you're all familiar with, and the gun's mounted like that. Another feature on the rifle is the barricade stop, nice aggressively made, and large enough to get yourself wedged in against a fence post or a bag. There are going to be bag carriers available along with Coltac bags. Keep your eye on the website for that. There is a bag rider available. I've made this of steel, and the idea of that is to add some weight to the rear if required. You don't have to have a bag rider. As you can see, the buttock is pretty well designed to do everything you want, but some people will want a bag rider, especially if you're doing F-class or something like that. I think that's about it. Thank you very much for watching.